This is Doob, and I'm just playing a little bit of Skyrim today. Coulter's out with some friends playing some basketball, so I figured, why not just make a short video of me playing one of my favorite games, Skyrim. And right now I am trying to find a horn for my bosses, if you will, because I'm a Dragonborn, and I need to find one of the earlier Dragonborns his horn to prove my worth, if you will. So right now I'm here in the dungeon. I was gonna show me walking around, but then I figured that'd be kind of boring, Oh look, I'm walking around, I'm going over here, I'm going over there. So I figured, why not show you a little bit of action. Right now I have an axe equipped that does shock damage and also takes away the magicka of the enemy that I'm fighting. Let's see here. Some stuff. And I have fire on my left hand, so that when they're coming, pretty sure you saw me use it earlier when going that way. Let's see here. Where am I going? Oh, probably over there. That is a pretty cool game. I was introduced to this actually when it first came out back in 2011. Some of my friends at college got it, and I was able to mess around with it, play it, and ever since then I got hooked, and it was always fun. Right now I'm a dark elf because they're 50% resistant to fire, and in this game of course you have the dragons. Okay, come on. So that's why I picked them. I know other people like the other races for other. Let's see here. Couldn't bring up my map. Yeah, other people like the other races because they have different abilities, strengths, weaknesses that are different. Oh, there we go. Different to the other races. I just like the elf because dragons are one of the hardest things to kill. Oh, ew. Dragons are one of the hardest things to kill, and if it's fire, breathing fire at you, why not have 50% resistant to fire? And these are basically big zombies. They're old Norse, if you will. Oh, and that's Lydia. She is my companion? Okay. Wrong button. And she's here to help me. Gonna heal up some. So don't feel like dying just yet. Actually, on the way over here I died about 3 times just trying to traverse over here. There's frost trolls, a mammoth killed me. What else? Yeah, I think it's just frost trolls really. Those are pretty much one of the hardest things to kill if you don't have the right equipment and level. Right now I am level 3, almost level 4, so getting there but not there, Yep. And let's see here. It's really a fun game. Some of my friends, all they would do is just go around to all these dungeons and just go through them. Okay, that's weird. They would go through them and just level up that way. I had a friend go all the way up to level 20 or almost 30. It's like, oh, so did you like beating the game? And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, didn't you beat it yet? You level 30? He's like, no, I just, you know, just like playing the game. Ah, yes. Alright. Let's see, when you level up, you get a choice to add plus 10 to your magicka, health, and stamina. Stamina helps you run, or if you have a big weapon, you can hold it down and you can do a massive blow, but it takes down your stamina. So if you keep on doing it, you know, it takes away your stamina, and then you're just left with, you know, the little dinky blows. Health, of course, you know, keeps you alive. Let's see, in the magicka, that's like my fire. When I use that, it takes down the magicka. And so when it goes out, then I can't use my fire anymore and I have to let it go up, or I can drink a potion and then it will help me. Let's see, it looks like I've done health and magicka already. I'll just do health again. There we go. And also when you level up, it brings all your bars back up, so that's nice. And then it gives you a point to add to any one of these great things. There's, you know, two-handed weapons. Right now I like the one-handed because I'm just not a big fan of two-handed weapons. They're big, not easy to swing. You know, you get armor, blocksmithing, enchanting. I like the destruction. That's what I use with my left hand. It's a fireball. Oh, well, not fireball. It's fire. So that's good. It takes half of less. Let's see, cast novice level destruction spells for half magicka. And that's exactly what I have. So it takes less away. That's good. Let's see. Also, one thing is very common in these dungeons are booby traps. You have to look for them. Sometimes they're tripwires. They're pressure plates. The pressure plates are the easiest to find because, you know, you can obviously like this raised bubble, like a rock, just like sitting there. But sometimes you're just like looking up and you're like, okay, yeah, just walking along, and then bam! Poison darts. There's these metal cage things that have spikes on them and they hurt you very much. Let's see here. And then the tripwires, of course, you know, do mainly arrows. That's pretty crazy stuff. Let's see here. And then it's pretty good. Like, you start off, if you're not really familiar with the Skyrim title, you start off as a character of your choice. You're actually about to get executed for apparently no reason whatsoever. And it's kind of funny because they're like, oh, who are you? And they're looking at you, and then you're changing your, you can change your sex, so you can be male or female. You can change what race you are. You can be an orc, a Khajiit, which is a cat-like person, a dark elf, high elf, wood elf, Nord. Okay, that was probably a pressure plate. Yep. That whole thing right there's a pressure plate. That's actually a bigger one. I'm used to like all the little tiny ones. But let's see here. Don't want to get burned again, so I'll do this. Anyways, and you're about to get executed after you change everything the way you like it. You can change appearance, how they look. Let's see here. No, wrong. There we go. I'm trying to turn myself around. Anyways, that's me. I have a pretty weird helmet on because you can go around and pillage off of dead bodies. That's Lydia. She's my friend, my girlfriend. Just two girls hanging it out in Skyrim. Oh, and that's a shout, which I wasn't supposed to do. Well, I was supposed to do it, but the other one. You're about executed, and then this dragon comes out of nowhere, and everybody's like, freaking out, which I think I would too if I saw a dragon just like, hey guys, how's it going? So you end up escaping as a dragon's burning up the town, and then you leave and you go, one of the guys that helps you escape, if you will, well, you already escaped, but helps you get back on your feet, if you will, he takes you to like this little town where his sister's at, and he just helps you off the right track and say, hey, you should go to Whiterun, stupid Whiterun, and tell the Jarl. And a Jarl is basically a miniature king, if you will, like of a city, a little town, and he rules over other minor cities or villages, if you will. So he's like, yeah, okay, you know, dragon's coming, I'll send some guys over there, because you go over there and talk to him, and you're just letting him know about everything. And then they find out that there's a dragon in sight, and they ask you to go help, because they're like, well, you had more experience with with dragons than anyone else that we know. So you go over there and you kill the dragon, and when it dies, let's see, like, you in the game you absorb its soul, which is really weird, but nobody knows about that. And then you are what's called the Dragonborn, and the Dragonborn is an ancient hero, and pretty much what you are, you're basically human, and you're just super powerful because you can speak the voice of the dragons. And when I did that shout earlier, I was actually talking in Dragonese or something, whatever you want to call it. I was talking in the voice of the dragons, you know. And you shout. You have your shouts are called thunes. Anyways. Okay, thank you. Anyways. Oh, skeletons. Anyways, you're going around. Let's see. Where was I? Whoa. Yeah, anyways, you kill a dragon, get the soul. And then after that, you hear like this shout, like this weird, like, loud shout, and you're like, what's going on? And they tell you that the Greybeards are calling you. And you're like, okay, who's the Greybeards? And you find out that they're these old, could sell these. That they're these old men, and they're supposed to help you along your journey, if you will, of the Dragonborn. And anyway, so I was just there talking to, you know, my homies, and they were saying that I need to, like I said earlier, prove my worth, if you will, and I need to get this horn from, okay. Okay. This is cool. And so right now I'm just trying to get that horn. Let's see. Wrong way. And so far I have 2 shouts. I have the main one. It's the Unrelenting Force, where I can basically yell very loud and I can toss people away. And I got this one. Oh no. Anyways, it makes me go very, very, very fast. And I just totally messed it up, so I gotta do it all over again. Okay. And wow. Okay. Oh, I'm horrible at this game. Let's see here. Right. Okay, here what we're gonna do. Oh, come on, I had it. But it's a pretty fun game. It came out, I want to say 2000. Yeah, 11/11/11, November 11th, 2011. There we go. That was a good year for games, because that was also the year that was when Portal 2 came out. And actually, funny story, everybody was thinking that Skyrim was going to win because of all the of everything it has. It has, you know, great soundtrack to it, great storyline, great gameplay, dungeons, excitement, adventure, you know, going all around killing guys. You know, you have freaking, you know, shooting fire and swinging axes, and, you know, it's like crazy stuff. And then the game of the year, okay, that's annoying. Game of the year went to Portal 2, which I do have, which everybody was like, really? Because it's like, it's a great game, you know, it's one of my favorites. Actually, yeah, it's top up there with one of my favorites. All you really have is this portal gun, and you shoot 2 different types of portals, a blue portal and an orange portal, and you just basically have to solve all these puzzles. And everybody's like, really? You know, that one over Skyrim? Which, I'm not complaining because both games are amazing. It's just kind of funny to see. Okay, there we go. This, you know, monster of a game not lose necessarily. Okay, ow. Not lose necessarily, but, you know, just. Okay. Oh, spiders. It's like, okay. Shelob over here. Oh! Okay, Lydia. Okay. Take that. Okay. Anyways. But if you haven't, you know, checked either of these games out, you know, definitely hit them up. Let's see here. Ooh, a door. Let's see, where's this horn? What's one of the things that's about the, because I played this first on a computer. Oh. That's lovely. Anyway, on the computer you can do console commands, and one of them was you could turn off the, not the gravity per se, but you can turn off the, anyways, what you can do, you can make your character basically like walk on the air, or walk through like water. And so I would be going through all these dungeons because they're pretty long, and I would just like look at the arrow, because you see the objective arrow, and I would just walk through everything until I got over here. Let's see. Read mysterious note. What? Dragonboard, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn at Riverwood, and I meet you there. A friend. Friends don't friends don't let friends take stuff that's not theirs. Come on. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. Well, anyways, sorry to disappoint you about not getting the horn just yet. Probably, okay, there we go. That's the famous Dragonborn helmet that everybody saw on the previews. It's kind of funny because it's actually one of the weakest, unless if it has an enchantment on it, which this one does. It has bows do 20% damage, so I'll probably take that. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. And a Staff of Fury. Those are fun, and it's basically creatures and people up to level 4 will attack anything nearby for 60 seconds. So basically it'll turn them from against killing you to against somebody else. That's good, and that's just pointless having. But yeah, thanks for watching today. You know, sorry Coulter wasn't, Dean wasn't here today because he's decided to go play basketball with some of his friends, which is, you know, great. You know, recommend going out there and get some exercise. I just decided to stay home, and I need to get, you know, some other things done, and I figured, you know, why not just make a video of me, Doob, taking on a dungeon and failing to get you guys the horn. Sorry about that, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do this again. Maybe I'll be higher than level 4 and I'll be doing something else, maybe the Dark Brotherhood, because in the game there's different groups you can join, like a Thieves Guild, Companions Guild, like all these different things. But all in the land of Skyrim, you can do all this crazy stuff. Like, you can buy houses. I bought the DLCs where you can buy a house and you can actually have a family, and you can adopt children. So maybe you'll see my little younglings one day. It's empty. and you'll see them running around the house, and I'll be like, look at my little kid Joey, and Mary, and Ezekiel, and like all these, you know, crazy little kids. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just like our video, subscribe, show it around. Be awesome. Post in the comments below, you know, what's your favorite character in Skyrim? What's your weapon? You know, what's your loadout, if you will? Well, I use a shield and a sword that does so much damage. You know, just comment below and let us know, okay? Well, alright, here we go. One thing. But yeah, you have a wonderful day. And this is just another thing in Skyrim. It's just a stone. It's, let's see, like you can have what's called a blessing, if you will. I have a warrior blessing, which does, I learn attacks faster, if you will. Let's see here. But yeah, sorry to keep on yammering. But yeah, here I am in the land of Skyrim, and I'm probably going to attack some bandits that are hanging out here. Necromancer. But you have a wonderful day, and Fuss Rhoda.